The mist came in early that October afternoon, the way it always did in Kasauli, sliding between the cedar trees before you'd noticed it arrive. Priya had not been back in 3 years. She stood at the gate of her grandmother's house and thought about how strange it was to return somewhere you'd once known entirely. She went into town for groceries just before dark, and that was where she saw him, Arjun, standing outside a small restaurant with a camera bag on one shoulder and that particular stillness he had, the kind that made you think he was always waiting for a photograph to happen. He was thinner than she remembered. His dark, curly hair was longer. He saw her at the same moment and something crossed his face, surprise, then something softer. Priya, he said. That was all. She almost turned around. They ate dinner together because there was nothing else to do with 3 years of silence sitting between them. Dal and roti and tea, and the mist pressing against the glass outside. He told her about the wildlife assignment. She told him about her grandmother's estate. Midway through the meal she told him. London. A job she had accepted 6 weeks ago and told almost no one about. He set his cup down carefully. London, he said. It's a good position. It sounds like a good position, he agreed. That was all either of them said. After dinner, they walked up the ridge path because she couldn't sleep, and he offered. The cedar trees thinned as they climbed. Below them, the valley appeared in fragments through the mist, distant lights, a road, the slow pulse of a small hill town in the dark. She stopped at the low stone wall where she used to sit with her grandmother as a child. Arjun stood beside her without being asked. I thought about calling, she said. After, several times. So did I. What stopped you? He was quiet. I thought you were fine without me. She looked at the valley. I wasn't particularly fine without you. The mist moved through the cedar trees below. The valley glittered quietly. Something between them shifted, the way breath held too long finally releases. He reached into his jacket and turned his phone toward her. A photograph, the two of them 3 years younger, standing at this exact stone wall. She was laughing. He was watching her laugh. I was going to send it, he said quietly. I kept not sending it. I have a flight on Thursday, she said. I know, but I have Wednesday. He looked at her. She turned to face him, and the valley lights caught her eyes, and something between them settled quietly, without announcement, into exactly the place it had always meant to be.